guys, I was recording and then my battery died. So as I was, but I was already shuffling and talking. So I'm just going to start over from here. So I was just doing, I had just done a video on Putin and Ukraine. And I said I was going to pull cards because I did the video previously in my car. So I shuffled everything. I'm just doing this again as an extra measure. But so I read an article this morning. It was kind of scary, just about whether he is going to use nuclear weapons or not. And you know, like no one knows, because no one knows what his brain is going to do. He's very unpredictable, just as Trump is, just as is it Kim Chung or whatever his name is in China. So, and again, like I said in my video yesterday, like how do these unpredictable, you know, supposed men get elected? I might have to go get something to drink because now I'm talking funny. Excuse me. So, so it's unpredictable whether he will or not. And then they said that if he does, it's kind of going to affect Russia and Ukraine. So Russia will feel the brunt of it too, because it spews out not only, I guess there's a bomb and can kill thousands of people, depending on where it lands. If it lands where there's populated people, thank God well, not most, but a lot of people have gotten out of Ukraine, women and children and just a lot of people. But it can also spew all this toxic fumes, so into Russia and into Ukraine. So everybody, and then all the Russian military will feel it also. So yesterday I was saying that, you know, he could have all the plans in the world, but if a miracle, and I do believe in miracles, can stop it. Oh, now I lost it, I think. I was going to show you the article. There was an article on my news feed that, and it was the article was from yesterday. I don't know what time, but I was, you know, I filmed my video yesterday and I posted it yesterday. And asking, hopefully everybody pray and asking for a miracle, because a miracle could solve this problem of love and compassion and just miracle from the divine. But anyway, and maybe this could be the miracle, who knows. But there's a billionaire in Russia who is going to offer $1 million to anyone, even military men, Russian military men, or even close confidants of Putin, if they can, oh man, I wish I could get the article. They want him, if they assassinate Putin, whoever does it, smart news, okay, let's see. He will give them $1 million. And he is calling for the military basically to go against Putin for this unjust, you know, unprovoked war against Ukraine. Oh, now there's one that says, Putin's mental health worries experts who say he's showing sign of madness. Well, I mean, even if he weren't mentally ill, this is madness. Let me just see real quick if I could find that article about the billionaire. But yeah, this Russian who is a billionaire, I'm sure if he's a billionaire, he probably knows Putin personally. Or, you know, in that same, get out of here, Thomas. He's a bad boy. He broke my crystal yesterday. I'm so mad. I locked him up. Okay, well, I don't want to be on here too long. But anyway, this billionaire says he promises to give $1 million for whoever can assassinate Putin, you know, show him a head on a platter kind of thing, to have this all stop. And, you know, part of my gut feeling was, I hate to say it, but that well, then they were saying, like, okay, Putin likes a threat. He's a bully. He likes a threat. And, you know, he was saying that this, I don't know, I wish I could find the article because I know I'm probably saying things wrong. Well, I don't have all the facts correct, but this lady, I don't know if she was a reporter or who she was. So that's why I don't have the facts. But she said something that Putin is saying took as an aggression of war against Russia. And I guess she was a Ukraine lady. Oh man, I need to find that article. Let me pause. I'll find, you know what, I'll put it in the comment. I'll put it on the screen when I find it. So, which, because she was making the aggression, whatever she said, gave him, let's say, you know how lawyers use fine print and can twist things to use it to their benefit. You know, lawyers do that. You know, you can read the law, and the law could be the law, but you can always twist it if you're a good lawyer. You can always twist it to mean something else for your client. So what he did is he took these words that this lady said, and he twisted them to mean to give him the okay to have on the ready the nuclear weapons. So it's just like how you read the fine print of what she said. And they were defending her, saying that no way did she, you know, make statements that would lead to a nuclear aggressive counterattack, you know, of what she said. This lady, this reporter, or whoever she was. Gosh, she must feel awful. But anyway, and she did nothing wrong, but, you know, I mean, God, can you imagine having that on your back? 10 of Swords for sure. I mean, 10 of Wands, whatever. So, but he used what she said. He twisted the words, you know, to give him the okay to put his hand like on the button, you know, to get the nuclear team, war team, military team on the ready. So some people are saying, like, oh, he's just a bully. He just uses that as a threat. Now, mind you, the United States and I think Russia have the most nuclear power, because in the one article that I read, it was saying how many people had nuclear warheads, and, you know, it looked like Russia and United States had the top. So we have the top powers. And then in my intuitive mind, I envisioned Russia using one of their nuclear warheads and it being a dud. Okay? Because no one's ever shot these things before. So, like, how do we even know if they even work? Because if you shoot one, it's going to bomb. I believe, you know, I've never seen one, but it's going to bomb and it's going to spew out this poisonous gases or whatever. Nuclear, you know, gases. So, in my mind, I saw him doing it. You know, I don't know if they have different sizes of nuclear power warheads, even missiles. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not military. I'm not political. I don't know. But I saw him doing one, and it being a dud. Like, it didn't explode fully. However, it did crack, and it leaked out the poisonous gases. And then people died, like, walking down the street, dead. Like, I'm not making fun of it, but I'm just saying, because of all these poisonous gases. So then it's going to get into the water supply, the air supply, you know, the air, the soil, which would, like, ruin the land. So they were saying, too, like, you know, at first I was like, well, why don't people just, you know, nuclear bomb him? But no, you can't. I mean, for like a second I thought that, but no, because then it would start the whole, if one did it, then the next one's going to do it, and then we'd all be, like, incinerated, you know, with these, you talk about a lockdown. We'd have to get those suits with the big, you know, like a big CPAP machine, space machine, you know, the guys that go in and, you know, clean up toxic spills. You know, we'd all be wearing one of them. Forget the mask. Forget the, I don't want to wear a mask, you know, and lose my freedom. You'd be wearing the one of them spacesuits with the big mask, you know, in front of your face. So that would be really awful. But in my vision, I envision him doing one and it being a dud, not bombing, but having gases spill out. But that was just, you know, I don't know if that'll happen or not, you know. But that was just a quick vision that I had. So I just want to pull some cards to see if we can just, I think I'm just going to ask a general, like, I was going to ask, like, what is Putin's point? But, I mean, the whole point was he was trying to get to the land, have the land so he could get to the oil. But I'm not quite sure if that's his point, really. I think he is probably ill, maybe going to die, and then he's going to, like, why not go out in a bang? Which is really sick-minded, you know? Why do all this? Or he could be just sick-minded and wanting to get the oil. Maybe he's not going to die. Maybe he just is sick-minded and wanting to get the oil. And he's just not... I don't know, but this has been going on for 8 years. So it's like, why now? So, okay, so let's ask that. Like, why now? Let's just pull some cards. Oh. Sorry, I dropped one. So far, I can already see it's about, yes, it's about David and Goliath. It's about ego. It's about having his will over a narcissist. He's a narcissist for sure. Having his will over the weak, but he doesn't see that the weak have weapons. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, I'll show you the cards. We got the Phoenix Rising here. We got all hell breaking loose. Oh gosh, we got a lot going on. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant. I never noticed that. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So the overall is, can you see that? Okay, I think you can see it now. It's the Hierophant. See all these like kind of ghosts? So yes, he is not in his right mind is what this is saying. And I never noticed this. There's arms. There's two pointing arms. Everybody is pointing a finger. Ukraine is pointing at them. And Russians are pointing at Ukraine. But he's pointing his wand at Ukraine. I hope you can see the card. I can't tell when I'm filming it. So, Anyway, this is the Hierophant. Okay, I'll show you all the cards. I'll pick up the camera when I'm all done. So anyway, there's two hands pointing. It looks like it's, well, I see a table now. Before I saw a map in my head. And he's pointing at Ukraine with his wand. Like, that's what I want. I want it there. And he's putting the two countries against each other because of the big lie. We're trying to get my fingers in here. The big lie, as I referenced before. Okay, I'm going to look at those last. And then underneath the deck was also the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is the guy sitting on the bench with the pentacles going up the tree. But he's forcing these people to do all this work. Because her hands look like they're tied here. I'll show it to you. And looks like the same guy in the background. Oh, these are the Ukrainians. Okay, so that's him as the Hierophant. Let me move my camera so you can see. Okay, so that's Putin. And do you see all those ghosts behind? So he is mentally unbalanced somehow, some way. There is a mental imbalance according to the cards. The two fingers pointing to each other. This is Russia. This is Ukraine. That's Putin holding the wand. He wants Ukraine. No questions asked. That's what he wants. He's made them go against each other, just like here in the United States, Republicans and Democrats, about the big lie. He's told each other, he's told Russia that Ukraine has made advances, aggression towards Russia, but which is not true. And here, at first I thought this was part of Russia, and I thought her hands were tied, but actually, and this man here is combing her hair, but he's probably cutting her hair. And then that guy there is tying up things. And see, the pentacle is tied up. Okay, so if you watched any of the news coverage, the women are ripping up pieces of cloth, and the men are also tangling up metal to make the cloth is becoming like a tarp, you know, like a net, so that they can camouflage the men who are fighting the war. And then the men are tangling up metal so that it can mess up the tanks when Russia comes in. So these, and then they might be cutting off the hair of women so that they look like men, or to fit in the helmet, or just to cover themselves up. Because he's doing something with her hair. Maybe they're making men look like women. And they're using women's hair because maybe they're going to like use women as a decoy. So those were the two at the bottom of the deck. Sorry. Let me hold it like this so you could see the cards better. So this is the card I said was like David and Goliath. This is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So this is, let's say, the Russian. Okay. And okay, here's the woman right here. Again, please, you know, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. The big, powerful Russian military. But yet, see what she has behind her? So, and again, if they are cutting off women's hair to put it on men to make them look female, so that the Russians, you know, like, oh, I mean, this is the 21st century, right? This is 2022. People do have hurts, so they might be playing on that. Excuse me. And some Ukrainians could speak Russian. So she could be saying, like, I just came here. I just came over here to go to, you know, the mall. I don't know. But, and then she gets him to put his card down and she kills him. I mean, it's life or death here, people. So that's the Seven of Swords. And let I'm just checking something. Now, the Seven of Swords is about deceit. So that's what the Ukrainians are using everything in their power. You know, camouflage, deceit, any kind of trick. And I think that's what they, the one man I saw, I don't know if this is true or not, but maybe that's what they call guerrilla warfare. You know, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I can look it up. I'll look it up when I post the video. So then we have the Ten of Wands. Yes, this is like the burden. And this could be, well, in this card, he is teaching the soldiers. These are the soldiers, the younger soldiers. So he is teaching them. But what he doesn't see, and I never noticed this over here, and it's behind him. He doesn't see, oh wow, which is the card right next to it. You know what, people? Hang on, let me get something to drink. Okay, so this is, like I said, the 10 of Wands, which is a burden. So he's telling his soldiers, this is going to be hard, you know, but you can do it. He's trying to build them up. But what the soldiers realize that this is a burden. It wasn't explained to them that it was going to be such a fight. You know, it wasn't explained. They were lied to. Because I think even the soldiers that were caught had said that they were lied to by their military superiors, saying that this was just training missions. So, yeah, it's become a burden on these soldiers. So, I don't know if this would be Putin or just their superiors. But what they didn't see this up here? Behind them? Oh, wow, is that? Okay, no. It's right here. The next card is the Phoenix. Is the Phoenix rising from the ashes, from the destruction, from the burning. Okay? They have the knowledge, the book. This is... No, Cooper. Let me find out. Let me look at the Phoenix is. I think it's the Queens. Yep, Phoenix is the Queens. So this is the Queen of Wands. Alright? And I did see one... Oh, sorry. Wrong card. I did see one news... it was a nightly news, whatever. And the Ukrainian woman was saying, you know, Ukrainian women are nice and everything, but do not get them mad. Just like the Queen of Wands, do not get them mad. They are revengeful, and they will come after you. And so they have been given the knowledge, okay? And they are mad, and they are going to be the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. And another thought I had when I was going to get my drink was, okay, if Ukraine does win with this war, sorry to say it, but Putin needs to be either in jail for life, locked down, triple lock, sealed in the ground, you know, cement over top of him, whatever, for him never to get out again, or plug pulled. This man can never be out again. And then we have this card. We have the 8 of Wands. Oh, Wands. Wands are about energy. Wands are spiritual, but they're about energy and they're about action. Which, yes, okay, stop. There's 2 swords and there's a lot of wands in this reading. So this is the 8 of Wands. Okay, so, and this is everything. Wait, let me see. Gotta move my glasses so I can see better. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm just looking at it. Yeah, that's all those, it's all the destruction, all the death. coming out. It's coming out of the book. It's history replaying itself is what I'm hearing. With this Eight of Wands. It's, I think this is the one where the girl's being trapped. You know, she can't leave, but really she could. But really, there are some people that are leaving, but they're leaving to go up to heaven. So this is, this is, in this card, what I'm seeing intuitively is this is history replaying itself. You know, we didn't think we could get here or get to this type of thing in 2022. Okay, so we still have the Phoenix. We still have the Phoenix rising over this building, which is a government building. Now this is the Queen again. This is the Queen of Swords. This is truth. This is victory over this governmental structure, which I see as Russia, over this, over the oppression of Russia. So I mean, so far, guys, what I'm seeing is Ukraine is gonna win over Russia, and in the clouds, the smoke in the background, but the clouds are clearing. There's a slight hint of the sun back there. The clouds aren't black smoke anymore, they're white. It's a clearing. Oh gosh, I hope this is correct, and that they could just find Putin and lock him away, throw away the key. Oh, but now we have this. We have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands. Oh, someone's mad. Someone is the wounded warrior. And this could be Putin. Look at evil inside. Evil inside. Maybe they do find him. But everybody. Oh God, look at it. It's like a city up there. Everybody's wounded. No one comes out. No one comes out unscathed. Look at all the people. Oh my God, like they're coming back in droves to see the ruins. Remember, I don't know remember when 9/11 hit? When it hit the second building. Yeah, I was watching the news at the time, and I saw the plane hit the second building. When the plane hit the second building, I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I saw the smoke come out of the building, and I saw a face of evil. Comment below if you saw that, but I saw a face of evil in the smoke. And this could be when a nuclear bomb goes off, or just... because there's the city. That could be Ukraine. I mean, it could just be all the bombs that are going off. But there's the evil face. There's a book in there. Okay, he was trying to rewrite history again, to repeat history. But then the people come back. The people are lined up and they're coming back. One by one, they are going to come back. And they are just going to watch this evil man become incinerated. You know, maybe if he crosses the border in a NATO country, they take out Russia. I don't know. So then we have... ooh, that does not look nice. Yeah. Look at that. That's him. Well, okay, so like in 9/11, when I saw that evil face in the smoke, maybe this is the evilness in the smoke, the evil energy. But then this is the emperor. This is actually Putin. And they did catch bin Laden, you know, years later, who they thought correlated the 9/11. So maybe this is Putin when they catch him. And look at, he is a, I don't know if it's a tiger or just, he's, oh, look at, he's cracking open people's hearts. He's broken people's hearts. I looked up a sign. I was going to say, is he a Leo? Because there's a lion there. But he's actually a Libra, which is really strange because Libra are about balance and justice and what's fair. So again, his mind is skewed. He's really a spider. Yeah. So the Emperor has been caught. Now the other things that came out was the Five of Wands. So this is all the this is the conflicts. This is the talks, you know, between the Russians and the Ukraine when they meet for those talks. I guess they're going to meet again. And maybe it's a woman that's going to make the difference. I don't know if there's a prominent woman in either of the governments, but she's holding the history book. And she is going to use compassion and tug at heartstrings and use love and understanding to try to bring an end to this violence. It's a woman in the middle of all these men. Because there's been too much bloodshed. She's wearing red. And that's interesting. That would be interesting if a woman did save the day. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Yes, this is about love. There's the Phoenix. The Phoenix rising. The Phoenix is the queens in this deck. The Ten of Cups. Yes, she is going to talk about the children. What about our children? What about our future? She is going to bring it back to the future of our children, of everybody in the world. She is going to talk to them about love. Wow, that would be really interesting if it was a woman that came in to save a day. So, yeah, that's what the cards are saying. They're saying that Ukraine is going to use every tactic they can, steal, plead, and lie to be the Phoenix rising over the Russian government. They do not want to be controlled. They want to be democratic. No, is that the word? Not democratic. I don't think that's the word. They want to be independent. You know, an independent country. You know, like the United States. And they are going to be the Phoenix rising. See, the bird, it's right there. Putin doesn't even see the power of the Ukrainian people. So that's what I have for you. Let's pray that this is the truth. And I'm not going to use any other cards. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't feel the need hardly ever to clarify. I know when I do zodiac readings and stuff, people like the clarifications. You know, I get what I get. And, you know, it's just what comes into my head. I don't make it up. It's not a plan. You know, it's just channeled. So this is what I got for this. So let's pray for Ukraine. Let's pray for the world. Let's pray for a miracle. Hopefully that man, that billionaire or whatever he is, it's going to give $1 million to someone who brings Putin to him, or dead, head on a platter, will do it. And, you know, another video I did see was about, you know, a military Russian soldier talking to, I think it was a woman, a civilian woman, Ukrainian. You know, maybe they could just, the Russian soldiers don't want to die. So maybe they can just not do what they're told, you know? I mean, whoever's pulling the bombs, I guess they gotta kind of do that part. But once the Russian soldiers get into the, you know, it's, you know, there's good cops, bad cops. I know this in Chicago. So, you know, I'm sure there's some Russian soldiers that do not care about life and liberty. But the ones that do, maybe they can just hide with the Ukrainians, or like maybe they can go across the border with Poland and just, you know, get out of everything. You know, if they're good people, they're good people. You know, you don't want them to die either if they're good people. And then just leave the bad ones that are left to deal with the war and hopefully not succeed against Ukraine. But anyway, this is my reading. Take care, be safe, and God bless. Bye-bye.